Hello, and welcome to my video intro to the AP Calculus class. My name is Mr. And what is cool about this Who I Am slide is that this is, I think, the first time in my time at Selwyn House that I have a math class full of students who I have taught before, every single one. So I hope that you know who I am, but very quickly, I studied math and physics at McGill. I studied education there as well, secondary education, and I recently, like about 5 years, maybe 6 years ago, completed a master's degree at Concordia in Ed Studies. I taught at Selwyn for about 10 years now, and I taught for 10 years at another school in Montreal before that, and I taught up in northern Quebec. I include this picture almost every year just because I think it's really cool. And my ongoing professional development includes, but is not limited to, working on boys' education at home as well. Those are my two sons. So a little bit about this AP Calculus course, which is new to all of you. It is kind of a big deal. It's kind of like the big boss of the math game of high school. And it ends with a standardized AP exam in May. That's what we're working up to. It's a big deal because it is quite a difficult course, and one of the reasons why is because it calls on just about all of the math that students have learned through their high school career. And because it does so, it means that it's really important that the guys work hard. Even if they found other parts of this accelerated math stream easy, there are surely going to be moments in this AP Cal course that they find difficult. Similarly, it's important not to give up. There are going to be moments where things seem challenging, maybe even impossible. But everybody in this course has the skill set to be successful. And as long as they're not giving up, they're working hard, they will get there. And finally, it is a team game. It's really important that the guys are respectful to one another when somebody finds something difficult, and that ideally they're helpful to each other. And we work together as a team to get ready for that exam. A little bit about where to find stuff. It's the same as where I usually put things on my Selwyn, but course outlines and some of the overall information about the course are found in the bulletin board tab. Under topics, I'll include all of the units. This one is a big one. The boys already had some homework to look through the course information. There's a lot of information there. And one by one, I'll add class notes into those things. So far, I've populated them with some video lessons and maybe a few AP official documents. And so those are some things that are posted up there. And then under the assignments tab is where I'll post homework, assignments, quizzes, and tests. What I usually do is at the start of the year email the first test date just to make sure that everyone is on the same page and set up for success. But a few things about that. There will be homework basically every day that we have class. We'll have quizzes about once a week. What is new in this course is that we have assignments other than just completing homework. There will be take-home assignments that the students have about a week to complete. These are meant to model CEGEP, university, or grade 12 courses that have assignments kind of like that. We'll have tests, 1 or 2 per unit. And there are no retests in this course, much like the guys had last year in grade 10 when they did the grade 11 SN course. But in this course, test corrections are mandatory. Test corrections count as an assignment. I'll post those up on my Selwyn. It's to make sure that the guys are getting the most and learning from their mistakes as thoroughly as possible. Tutorials continue to be every Monday and Wednesday in the Macaulay basement. But as always, as well, if students have any questions, they can email me in between math tutorials if that's a more convenient time, and we can always find a time to meet. And there are a bunch of online Selwyn resources. Those are the same ones that the boys have had access to for years. But in this AP course, there are also a lot of AP resources specifically, and we'll talk about those in class. Something else that's new about this course is that, as opposed to every other math course in high school, there is no situational problem competency. So the breakdown of the terms is the same, but all of the grades come from quizzes, tests, assignments, participation, and there's an exam in term 2. And you'll notice that participation is quite high, and the reason why is that the guys shouldn't be disadvantaged for taking a super difficult course. They should still be able to get a good grade, and for the most part, I think they're well aligned. If the guys keep up with what they're supposed to be doing and they're participating well, they will end up doing well. But just in case there's any delay between those two things, their grade shouldn't suffer. And finally, if you have any questions at any time, please feel free to reach me by email. I look forward to a very exciting and challenging course year, and I look forward to having another year to work with these guys. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.